everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Collector Car Series. Today, we have a beautiful 2020 Lamborghini Huracan EVO rear-wheel drive. The production of this car, Lamborghini has told us that only 8,000 will be produced. The kilometers on this car was only 700. That's because this is 3 weeks old. And to buy one of these things, the price tag is going to be $375,000. So the first thing I love about this car, when you see the front end, that new design bumper, did you know it actually creates 7 times more downforce than it did before? Moving along the car, looking at these rims. With the black rims and the orange calipers, it looks really nice. Moving along the car, you see the side skirts. These are aggressive and beautiful. So it's got really sharp lines. The side skirts are nice and definitive. So when I come around and I look at the back end of this, I really like the way that it's been designed. It's super aggressive. I love the way the tailpipes come out the mid bumper, and that rear diffuser is super aggressive. The engine that came in this car is a 5.2 liter V10 engine. It makes 610 horsepower at 8,000 RPMs. It makes 442 pounds of torque at 6,500 RPMs. And this is a 7-speed, dual clutch, auto shift main transmission. So another crazy thing about this car is this ducktail. This increases the downforce significantly. But when we look at it, these lines coming to it really stands out. Something really nice about the rear end of this car. The moment you get in this car, you immediately get reminded of how aggressive the outside looks, as well as the inside. I want to talk about a lot of things in here. First off, the design. It's incredible. Second of all, this is an evolution. I previously did an Aventador, and the interior dash, quite different. You'll see here an 8.4 inch interior dash. This is going to house all of your air conditioning and much more. The dash on the dashboard here with the speedo, the RPM, it's race built and ready to go. The steering wheel houses a lot of controls that you might actually have on the outside of the steering wheel in a normal car, but here it's all at your fingertips. And last but not least, I gotta talk about these seats. These seats are all carbon fiber, and these are brand new to Lamborghini, and let me tell you, they're comfortable. I want to take a look at the history of this EVO. This 2020 is brand new. This is also a rear-wheel drive Lamborghini. This is named EVO because of the evolution of the Huracan. You gotta just take a look at that interior. It tells you exactly why they named it EVO. This is actually replacing the LP580-2 Spyder. Now, we gotta look at why this is a collectible. One, it's a Lamborghini. Everyone wants to collect one of these, but it maintains value, has limited production. As we talked before, less than 8,000 will ever be produced, and it's highly sought after. Now, with the new tech that this car has brought out, it's gonna be highly sought after. Hey everyone, if you like what you're seeing in the video already, please make sure you drop a like, put a comment, and subscribe to the channel for all future content. If you wish to be on the channel, please drop an email to mike@driveforcancer.ca. Alright, so now that we've done the ins and outs of this beautiful Lamborghini, let's do a final overview. So why is it a collectible? Well, it maintains value, limited production, and highly desired makes it a collectible vehicle. The style and design, from cutting edges to beautiful interior, the tech, the design, it's amazing. The performance, you put that foot to the floor and you feel that true, naturally aspirated V10 performance. And the tech, they called this an EVO, the evolution. Huracan before this to now, you see the true evolution, and that's the tech. Well, Frank, thanks for bringing this out, man.
Not a problem. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, I mean, 3-week-old Lamborghini. I don't know who wouldn't be excited. So, I want to know, why did you buy this car?
Simple. Lamborghini it's exciting. Just the look and the sound and the drive. It's just, you know, it just excites me. That's all.
You like
Very
it better
simple.
than your old one?
Actually, I do. I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's a whole different drive. It's more twitchy, and I've never had a Spyder before, so that's new.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, it's a beautiful, yeah, convertible. You wouldn't think it, right? But
never. Always been a coupe guy, so it changed.
I'm the same way, so I guess when we go for a drive, I'll be able to see how I like it.
Oh, yeah.
So, how far have you driven the car since you've had it in 3 weeks?
We took a nice little drive last week up to Cremor. A bunch of our friends have beautiful cars, and we all went for a 3-4 hour cruise. It was fun.
Awesome.
I got
Did you ever sell it?
Not now. Who knows about the future, but right now I love it.
Not going back to a coupe?
No, I don't see that happening.
Awesome. Well, I mean, there's so many different characteristics about how this car can drive compared to your old Huracan. What is your favorite one about this car?
Well, they're similar, but they're not. This is a little twitchier, so it's got a different feel to it. It's a little more aggressive. It's a little more aggressive than the old one.
So you like the aggressiveness of this
Yeah,
car?
actually I do.
Okay. What about design? I mean, we know that there's some differences in the designs from this generation and the previous Huracan. So what really stood out to you when you went to go buy this car and made you fall in love?
The new seats?
Yeah.
Right away, took it. The whole electronics of it all is beautiful. All the touch screen and the front and back, just they changed it. It's so much style, it's beautiful. Reminds me of the shark in the front.
Shark?
Yeah.
There you go.
There
I've
it
been
is.
known to call them jet fighters.
Yeah.
In the past, I get yelled at by my videographer, so glad we stayed away from that.
Oh yeah. This is the shark look.
There you go. I love it, and I guess it's time that we go take this for a rip.
It's about time, let's do it.
All right, let's go for a rip.
Let's go.
He'll do everything. The other one won't.
Wow, this is...
So this gives you smoother shifts.
Yes.
Whereas Corsa gives you harder shifts.
Engages harder, yeah.
Two different shifts. So that's track mode, and this is fun mode. So this one here you can lose the back out, you can do a lot of drifting.
The visibility is
good.
Like, I don't feel like I'm in those normal sports cars. There's a turn signal on
Oh, it's right here.
Oh,
Everything's
wow.
on the shifts. So
it's like a motorcycle.
Yeah, right, left, center. So you don't have to leave the steering wheel alone.
Can we do a little bit of a pull here?
You can pull. You want to pull it automatic first? Just put it from the floor. What do you think?
Wow! Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we are in something else, I tell you. Holy.
That's sport.
And you know what? I mean, there's probably traction control on right now, which let's keep it on, but it just
Takes off.
straight.
Yeah.
So anyone that's saying you need rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, Get one of these and it'll
highly
change your mind.
engineered. It's got they need a ride Lamborghini direct. It's got direct steering. They call it dynamic steering.
Dynamic steering, yeah.
Steering. So it's got a whole new system. I don't even know what it's about.
It changed. Like everything was like straight lines back in like the 80s, 90s, and then it went to kind of rounder, and then they came back to their roots
Well,
of.
this picks up a lot from the Coupe.
Yeah. I love
Got all the hexagons everywhere. So it's got launch mode in sport and Corsa.
Oh, it
It's got
has
race
launch
mode and thrust mode, they call it. Two different ones. So this one in sport, when you take off, you're going to be squealing everywhere.
Right.
So it's got just crazy. It's just crazy. So it's a lot of fun.
It sounds wild too.
So see, already you see between this and the Aventador, the big difference.
Big difference between this and the Aventador. This I feel drivable.
This is an everyday
I
driver.
forgot which way to go. Oh, we'll go.
Here you can just easily.
I wonder how the four-wheel actually feels. Maybe a little tighter?
Crazy. It's got all-wheel steering.
It sounds so aggressive.
Yeah, I know.
I like.
Sound, and like I said, it's all Lambo's gotta be loud.
Exactly.
That's what makes it fun.
I know why you bought it now.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wasn't trying to buy a house, maybe I'd try and get one of these.
It's all about the experience, the drive alone.
And you can get in it. Like this does. You don't feel like squished.
Yeah.
You feel like, okay, you can breathe, you can get out there and drive it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not wide like, I mean, where Shields is a totally...
It's big. This
it's
is small.
massive.
This is a tiny.
This,
I love it.
feel,
Yeah.
you know, maybe an A6 comparison.
Yeah, you're there. It's a small car. It's not big, but it's beautifully finished. It's
Yeah.
exciting to look at. This car's gorgeous. I mean, to me, anyways. To me, it's stunning. Like for me, it's like.
You don't even want to work, you just want to drive this.
Yeah. You know, the Ferraris are nice. They're nice cars.
This is a nice corner to test out.
yeah. This just, you know what I mean? It's, for me, it's beyond. It's got what I like.
I think I would get in trouble with this car.
Oh, definitely. It's easy to get in trouble. It's easy.
Do you get a lot of people trying to race you now?
Oh, every time. Even with the other one, everybody wants to race.
So I drove a Z06.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It makes about 600 horse. Drove it this weekend, and it's different. It is quite different than this, right? This is high tech.
This is the mid-engine. That's the front engine. Horsepower almost the same.
Totally different, and that's what I really like about doing this. Is you get to see all the different. We're gonna do a little highway here. Make sure the camera gets that good. A week ago it had 700, 760.
Yeah, 600 something, yeah.
That's
yeah, oh yeah, that's fun.
How is it on gas?
Actually, it's pretty good.
As long as you're driving it kind of.
No, we drive it hard. It gets usually 500.
How much it cost? 80 bucks? 100 bucks?
Apparently this has 2 gas tanks.
What?
One on each side. So it's got 2 gas tanks. So I think they're about 45 liters per tank.
So it's about $110.
Yeah, it's 100 something.
What's this guy doing?
I don't know. So it's got 90 liters. It's got a nice big tank. A lot of these supercars don't have that even.
No, I wonder why they do that. Is it to balance it?
For weight. This is balanced with 2 tanks.
Yeah.
So that's why the McLarens, I still have 3/4 of a tank. They're down to 1/4. So I can go double the distance.
I saw you right there. I don't know if you saw us turn it.
Oh no! I just got
Kathy's license plate on her Audi says C. That's Kathy, and her last name's Min. So it says Seaman.
You shouldn't get no slack for that.
You know what's so funny? And when I drive it all the time, I feel like they probably think I donated you know, something to be able to get it.
That's funny.
Have you taken this on twisty roads?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
right
like Hockley Valley.
First Diablo day, yeah. The first time we were out.
How did you find exiting a corner kind of aggressively?
Good. Yeah,
it's stuck.
This one's supposed to make the exit much faster. It's a different ride than the other one, so they're giving you a quick exit to make it seem like a 4-wheel steer,
which is crazy because of the rear wheel. But when I drive this, I don't. Usually, you're concerned of a rear wheel drive with 600 plus horsepower.
It sticks.
This is like
it sticks. Yeah,
it's gonna be there. I really like that I don't have to follow the steering wheel to get to the shifter. It's always where it needs to be. I find that sometimes those guys, you have to go like this.
Yeah.
And it's just not really feasible,
I get
right?
what you mean. A little squirrely, but I like that. That's what I like about it.
I was driving this Z06 and the guy had never had his car taken out. It's like, have you driven a car with this horsepower? I'm like, yeah. You know, I've had cars with the same or more horsepower. And I took him out and it got squirrely. I let out right away. Right?
Yeah.
You never let the car, you know, you don't know too much about the car. And he's like, I loved it. He's like, you knew exactly when to let out, when to be on, when to let back out to make me feel comfortable that I'm not worried about being in a tree, right?
They don't drive their cars, these guys. They look at them. It's a waste of having a car.
Especially when it's a performance car.
Yeah, you gotta drive those. And I honestly think that those engines, if you don't let them go, you're gonna destroy the engine.
Well, I was telling him that I think that I would never buy a low kilometer, like 2001 car, because you don't know the issues, the maintenance. Like, you might go out to one pull, you're gonna blow a rod.
But that's it. So our cars they're driven like this all the time.
And if there's an issue, you find out rather quickly.
Right now, it would happen. My other one had 26,500 kilometers. Never had a problem. Not one. Once you pass 75, it goes down again.
I didn't go that side just because of that speed bump. I don't like it.
It's okay over here. You can do it.
You coming the 28th? I sent you an email. I don't know if you saw it.
What's happening on the 28th?
We're doing a launch party. So we're going to have all the cars that we filmed out here. We're going to buy some champagne.
No, 28th, there's 2 functions going on the 28th.
Is there?
There's one downtown and for Liberty. And there's another one up at for a Lamborghini run.
Do you want to back it in or do you want me to?
No, you can't back it in.
Can't back it in. Up, right?
Yeah, up.